Minister, I think it's symptomatic of the whole Irish water debacle that we only have 1 hour to discuss many issues of concern that we have. We have very short statements from senators.
It's not mine.
Well, it wasn't my decision. I'm saying that I voted against it. But the point is, we were told that it was
You're already
availability.
into your time to discuss the matter.
I'm entitled to use it in whatever way I wish. I'm making my own point. The point is that we are not being given the opportunity to properly tease out all these issues. We have rushed statements from senators from both government and opposition, and I think it's just symptomatic of the way the government has dealt with this issue. Minister, we did spend 19 hours in the Shannon.
I want to be very clear.
We did spend 19. I know what to do with the Shannon.
Order. The timing of debates in this House is done by the House. It's not done by the government, with respect.
Yeah, but we were told it was to do with your availability. But anyway, the point is, Minister, we spent 19 hours debating the Water Services Bill in this House. And I spent the vast majority of that time in this House asking you questions. And you might remember I was scalded by government senators for asking the same questions over and over again, not from you, but from government senators. And the questions I were asking were in relation to the transfer of assets from local authorities to Irish Water, in relation to the set-up costs. I asked very specific questions around salaries and top-up payments and bonuses, and I was told there wouldn't be any. And we also asked questions in relation to the cost of water and what people would have to pay. And we didn't get the information. And I said at the time I wasn't going to buy a pig in a poke. And I was right. I'm glad I did. I also said I was proud of the fact that I was putting on the record those questions over and over again, even if I wasn't getting the answers. And I said we will be back. Now, I didn't think we'd be back so quick, with you being in the House, again having to answer questions in relation to Irish Water. It's a scandal, Minister, that that amount of money has been spent on consultants, when we were told Irish Water was being set up to save money. Irish Water is costing us money when you look at how much has been wasted, in my view, on consultants. We were told An Bord Gáis was going to be the body that would oversee it because they had the expertise. And then you're buying in all this expertise using consultants who, by the way, brought down banks, as Senator Barrett said. I mean, the people out there are just scandalised at the waste of money and the fact that we're setting up a new quango, which is what Irish Water is, and there's going to be consultants being paid the money that they're being paid. We have bonuses being paid, and we still don't even know how much the bloody water is going to cost us. You still won't give us that information. I mean, it's just scandalous, Minister, that the government would behave in that way, and the government will not give the people of this state the information, and yet at the same time we know the money that has been wasted. I genuinely believe that the Minister for the Environment should resign, because he's presided over too many debacles. Now, I know that he may well end up in the EU Commission at some point, and he may well go, but he should go now, because what has happened here is a scandal. Well, we did have a good debate in this House, Minister. It was rushed through the Dáil. That was the point that was being made, and we had a walkout from the opposition because of the amount of time that was given to debate the Water Services Bill in the Dáil. All the questions that we've been asked have not been answered to our satisfaction. We said so over and over again, and we've been proven right, Minister. And here today, the same old story, 1 hour of the debate, and I know it's not your fault, but 1 hour of the debate where we're not being given proper time to ask those questions again. And I think that is a mistake again on the government's part. So I don't expect you in the 5 minutes, Minister, to be able to answer all the questions that we've raised today. You won't be able to do it. That again proves my point, that we are not giving this issue the time that it merits because of the debacle that has been caused and the furore which is out there in the public because of the way Irish Water has been set up and the waste of money that many people see has been spent on consultants. Gurmaga.